He was one of our hardworking and diligent working students, serving as student assistant in our very own alma mater from 2011 to 2015. He was a student trainee in Asian Transmission Corporation from April 2014 to May 2014, and store crew in Red Ribbon Bake Shop Corporation from April 2015 to September 2015. After he graduated from college, he has been working at Bear Business Services Philippines Incorporation since then. He started humbly as an associate to senior associate, promoted to expert, and now he's an HR expert in the Learning and Training Department of Bear Services Philippines Incorporation. Some of his achievements include graduating as valedictorian in Gulod National High School, being a nominee and most outstanding youth of Laguna 2016, and winning Mr. Bear 2016 third runner-up, and Ginoong Palakasa 2016 first runner-up, and Lacan 2015 Mr. Ambassador of Goodwill 2013 fourth runner-up, and Mr. Personality 2013. Please welcome Mr. Donald John Rivera.
Hi everyone, good afternoon to all of you. Again, I'm Donald John Rivera. You can just call me DJ for short. I'm currently an HR professional from specifically in learning and training for a multinational company. And yeah, I'm a proud graduate of LCBA, and yeah, as what said, SA ako before dito sa Canteen, and then nag-start ko rin sa Red Ribbon, and now HR professional. Nice to meet you!
Ayun, sa akin siguro mag-start ako from high school. Ayun, I graduated kasi as class valedictorian. So, full scholarship sa lahat ng school na gusto ko. But I chose LCBA. Kasi yun, ginawa ko accountancy. But sorry sir, mag-disagree ako na accountancy sa'yo. Pero yan kasi ako nahihirapan talaga ako sa accountancy. Kasi we don't have accounting subjects sa public high school. Tapos, yun, kaya nung first time na ako naging scholar, then yun, tapos may disqualifying grade, so naging, kailangan kong, kasi sobrang hirap namin doon, so wala ako talaga akong pang-aral as a regular student. So what I did, naghanap ako ng other alternative. So yun, sakto nag-open yung SA for second sem, and unfortunately, nakuha ko sa canteen. Ngayon kasi wala nang SA sa canteen. Pero yan, dyan ako nag-essay ako sa canteen, and sobrang hirap talaga actually. Especially yun, nakakahiya din kasi nakikita ko mga classmates mo nag-work doon. So normally, work ko is morning and then go to class 2 p.m. to 8:30 ng, sa accountancy. Tapos after nun, so mga 4 years yun, ang pinakamasaklap lang nun is pag essay ka kasi hindi mo nakuha yung full load. So may mga other subject na hindi nakuha, kaya inabot ako ng 5 years at that time. Ang masakit lang talaga dun is yung graduation ng mga kabatch mo. So yun, parang sinapag-iwanan ako ng 1 year. Kaya yun, tapos after nun, nag-resign ako as SA, tapos nag-store crew ako sa Red Ribbon. Not sure kung may working student na dito kasi senior high. Pero before graduation pala actually, nag-apply na ako ng trabaho. Tapos yun, actually, 2 weeks before graduation, yun, na-hire na ako sa company ko ngayon. Yun yung first company ko, yung company ko pa rin ngayon. 8 years na ako dun sa company ko. It's a multinational company. Tapos yun, as parehas din kay Sir, nag-start ako entry-level, associate or an accountant. Until yun, na-promote to senior associate. Then I decided to do a career change. So yun, nag-HR ako, HR professional ako until now. First job ko doon is talent acquisition. So na-experience ko din mag-interview as an HR. And now, nasa learning and training ako. What I currently do, most importantly, is yung training. So I do trainings, different stakeholders across the globe kasi ang multinational company kami. So yun, Germans, Americans, and other Asians and other nationalities yung tinitrain ko. Normally pag gano'n, virtually siya. So minsan I do beat shift. Then, yun, minsan I do face-to-face din sa company namin to discuss yung training. Yeah. Ayun, actually, medyo same kami ni Sir ng situation or past experiences. So yun, so my biggest challenges when I was a student were first nga is finances din. So as I mentioned earlier, we're very poor din kasi
and I really can't afford to study as a regular student. Yan, going back sa high school kasi, yun, sobrang hirap namin. I even experienced mga lakal, bakal bone, and even padjak. I don't know if you know that, pero sa sidecar, gano'n. And yun, kaya from high school pa lang, actually I remember sabi ng mom ko sa akin na I need to stop sa study ko kasi ang kuya ko noon, graduating siya, tapos ako mag-first year college. And they really can't afford na pag-aralin kami ng sabay. So yun, kaya nung high school, sobrang eager ko nun. Kasi from, first year top 7, second year top 3, tapos third year first honor, and then yung fourth grading, nung fourth year pala, dun ko na talaga gustong maging valedictorian kasi nga full scholarship yung kapalit nun. So ginawa ko talaga lahat, I make sure na top 1 ako every grading, tapos nalaman ko pa na ang computation pala 30% ACADS, 30% extracurricular. So what I did is, sinalihan ko talaga lahat ng pwede kong salihan. Quiz bees, tapos president yata ako ng halos lahat ng clubs dun parang math club, science club, theater club, lahat. Tapos ang pinaka nakakatawa nun, kasi sobrang payat ko, tapos medyo lang payat. Tapos sumali pa din ako sa cheer dance, kahit ang payat-payat ko, nagsasayaw ako doon para lang sa extracurricular points. Then yun, luckily, naging valedictorian naman and nagkaroon ng full scholarship. Kaso, yun nga, as I mentioned earlier, first step pa lang, ligwak na tayo. So yun, so again, sinabihan ako ng mom ko to stop. Kasi nga, one sem lang naman, tapos pag-aralin si kuya. Kaso I need to transfer to another school, Pamantasan ng Kabuyao, if you know it, public school sa Kabuyao. Kasi ako dun may girlfriend ako that time, so ayoko siyang iwan. So yan, kaya ginawa ko. Hashtag pumapag-ibig tayo nun. Pero yun, so ayoko siyang iwan ng time na yun. So kailangan ko maghanap ng alternative, which is sakto naman, nag-open yung student assistant. Tapos yun, student assistant ako sa canteen. Doon ko na-experience actually lahat ng hirap. Hindi ako makagraduate kundi dahil sa mga kasama ko lang doon. Kasi sobrang hirap talaga. Doon ko na-experience yung magbuhat ng mga bibigat, sako-sakong bigas, mineral, water, and then maghugas ng malalaking kaldero doon. Doon ko talaga na-experience. Actually, just to share, yung wife niya, friend ko, doon ko nakilala. Tapos, ayun, after noon, nung pa-fifth year na ako, na lang kasi konti na lang yung subjects ko doon. So parang lugi na ako na, ang shift ko kasi noon, 7 to 2 p.m. Tapos ang subject ko na lang yata 3. So parang lugi ako kung mag-work ako ng gano'n. Tapos, 3 subjects lang. So ang ginawa ko ay resign sa pagiging student assistant. Then nag-store crew ako sa Red Ribbon. Hindi ako natanggap sa Red Ribbon, siguro kahit anong fast food, Jollibee, or McDo, papatusin ko nung time na yun. Pero yun, nung time na yun, sa Red Ribbon ako na-hire, and luckily naman, yung sweldo ko doon is nakabayad ko naman sa tuition, miscellaneous, and may sumobra pa naman. Also, yun sa finances kasi, what I did nung college is madami pa akong side hustles. Naging encoder ako ng isa sa mga professor namin, nag-tutor sa isang elementary student, tapos din ako na gumagawa ko ng financial statements or financial aspect sa thesis for business administration students. So ganyan lahat talaga ng pagkakakitaan ginagawa ko ng college. Tapos yun yung ginawa ko para makasurvive. And then, sobrang hirap talaga nun kasi imagine, mag-work ako 7 to 2 p.m. Tapos mag-aaral, punta ako sa klase 2 to 8:30. Tapos after nun, kailangan ko pang mag-review, kailangan ko pa assignments, thesis, basta ang daming di ba? School activities, relate naman kayo. So yun, sobrang daming kailangan isipin. Pero yun, ang ginawa ko lang talaga nun is time management talaga. And also, you should know your priorities. This includes yung deadlines. And yun, time management. Kaya ako nakasurvive.